Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all of you, and welcome back, guys, to the free Shiksha TOEFL assessment classes once again. So, as it is a fresh Monday, so have I come with a fresh new video and a fresh new PPT for all of you. So, I welcome all of you, and let's begin with the class without any delay. But yes, just a small reminder for the people who are joining us today live for the first time, or those of you who do not know how to register, so let me help you with that. So, all you have to do, guys, is that you have to just click on the link which is given in the description below so that you can join the classes accordingly every day. Okay, so that even if there is no notification or no mailer or no emails being sent to you, or maybe if you're not able to receive it yourself due to some glitch, so you will know at least that where to go, how to go to our landing page, and how to actually come up for these live classes, because the registration link in the description below will directly take you to our landing page where we have prepared our TOEFL calendar for all of you. So in that calendar, basically what is there are two columns you will see, and you will notice how we have bifurcated two columns into one of the classes. One column is divided into the number of classes and what topics are being covered, and in front of that there is the detail of the topic, the date, the day, and as well as the registration link. So there will be one thing written there, click here, and you can just simply click on that link and get access to all the videos, and you can join live videos every day just by clicking on the registration link. Okay, so please do not forget to register with us with the help of that link which is present in the description below. As well as please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we are coming up with lots of free classes for all of you, be it IELTS, be it TOEFL, and we are trying to cope with the other subjects and other courses as well. So that is like a good news for all of you people, especially for people who are trying to apply for IELTS or for TOEFL, and they need some material to practice from, and also the classes or the content free of cost, and they do not want to pay, or they do not have the financial status to come up with those classes which are paid. So definitely this kind of platform is for all of you who are willing to take free Shiksha TOEFL classes, and who are aspiring to give TOEFL very soon, or maybe they are wanting to prepare for TOEFL exam in general. So all these things keeping aside, let me start fresh new with the writing module today. So today I have come up with two sample questions which I will be showing you for the writing paper of TOEFL. So what I'll be doing actually is that I'll be showing you one sample question and then the response to that question. So basically the question and the answer for integrated task of writing TOEFL. Okay, so just remember that in TOEFL writing we get two kinds of tasks. So task one is your integrated writing task, okay, in which you get a reading passage, and then you get to listen to the audio, and then you write your response by giving your own opinion about the things which you have read and heard, and also taking some information from both the passage and the audio. So that is what is integrated task about. And if you want to know in detail about the integrated task, then definitely you should check out our TOEFL videos which were uploaded in the month of September. That was the last month. Sorry, month of August. That was the last month. So we had done TOEFL course in detail, and I had explained you each and every module in detail, covering up all the subtopics. So in case you want the detailed information about those modules, then definitely check out our videos from the month of August on our YouTube channel. So let me remind you again that our YouTube channel is with the same name, guys. It's Shiksha Study Abroad. And you can just subscribe to that YouTube channel, so that when we are coming up with any in near future with any free content or with any video for all of you, then definitely you will be able to know about it. Right? So that was all about the registration, the subscription, and how you can actually get into our channel to help yourself about the TOEFL exam. Now, apart from that, let me start with today's class. So to be covered. To be covered, that means writing module integrated task samples I'm going to show you. So there are two sample questions basically which I'm going to show you right now. And you will understand by looking at these slides that how to actually answer in the integrated task of writing module. Okay. So let me show you the first question itself. Now, as you can see the heading here, reading passage. So reading time allotted to you in the TOEFL integrated task is about 3 minutes. Okay. And then you get the listening audio for a few minutes. So here I have provided you with the transcript, or you can also call it as the audio script, because definitely because of the live channel or the live streaming which we are having on YouTube right now, I cannot, make you listen to any audio in length. That is why, for that purpose, for your ease and for my ease, I have kept the transcript here. So please do not get confused. This is the reading passage, and along with that, there is a listening audio transcript. So in the same way, like you're reading the transcript, in the same way, similarly, you will be listening to the audio. So whatever you are reading out here, that will be in the audio in your headphones. After that, you will get a question prompt. So question prompt will be something like this. Question: summarize the points made in the lecture and explain how the speaker casts doubt on specific points made in the reading passage. Okay, so basically you'll have to take out the information from both of the sources, a little bit of that, and definitely you'll have to add your own opinion as well if it is asked in the question. So for example, here it's written, summarize the points made in the lecture. That means you will have to give a summary of what you heard in the audio and explain how the speaker casts doubt on specific points made in the reading passage. So here comes the comparison or the contradiction or maybe the similarity. So whatever you have read in this reading passage, the first slide, of course, you will pick up few notes from here and you will pick up few words and phrases and you'll put it in your response or answer. And of course, in the same manner, you will have to talk about the audio as well. So guys, I'm not reading the whole thing right now. You can just review or rewatch the video again for your self-evaluation. And I'm just going to read the answer, how the candidate here has taken the information from the reading passage as well as the audio, and then he has clubbed both of the things and then he has given the response. So after the reading passage, after the listening lecture, here is the sample answer. So let me read it out for you loud. Sample answer. In the lecture, the speaker denotes that a firm where the group system was in conducted research. According to the speaker, the theory and the facts of the passage were quite different and inaccurate to some extent. Firstly, a few members got free rides and those they didn't work hard. However, they got recognition. It means hard workers may not be given recognition, which they deserved. This is where the lecture directly contradicts the passage indicates. Okay, so here I would like to cite one thing, that is the candidate started his answer with the lecture because that was the first thing which was asked in the question. So summarize the points made in the lecture. That was the first part of question. Hence, the candidate has started his or her answer with the lecture, okay, and not with the reading passage. So you'll have to be very careful while answering these kind of questions, the integrated tasks, especially in the writing section and even in the speaking. Whatever has been asked and whatever is the requirement of the question, you'll have to answer it accordingly. Okay, you'll have to go in an organized manner with the hierarchy. You cannot just jumble up or fumble the question, and just by fumbling or just by giving the random ideas, you cannot make up your answer. So you'll have to go stepwise. So let's read further what has the candidate written. Then there are a few groups with slow progress according to the passage, and now the candidate is coming to the reading passage. Earlier, he or she was talking in the first two paragraphs about the listening lecture. So according to the passage, these groups are more responsive due to the number of people engaged here. The aggregated resources resulted in more than the performances of the individuals. The speaker contradicts that those groups were slow in decision making than the individuals. The groups needed more time. So you can see here how the candidate has very well formed the answer by giving the contradiction between the reading passage, what was said there and what did he read there, and what was the contradiction or what are the contradicting points in relation to the listening lecture. So that is how you will have to, build your answer accordingly. Next, influential people generally lead the group. This is the rule that they show the way and rest of the group members follow. But the fact is that they have to be correct, otherwise, everything can be a mess and there will be a dictatorship. To be influential, correctness and flexibility are mandatory, otherwise, failure is unavoidable. Thus, the lecture contradicts the facts mentioned in the passage. Groups and individuals both have advantages and disadvantages, and the impact of it can vary in different organizations. So, guys, you can see how well the introduction and the three paragraphs have been written. Now, in an integrated task, always remember there is no need to write a conclusion. But if you want to write, then your conclusion should not be more than 2 to 3 sentences. Just remember that the first paragraph will always be your introduction. Then the other following 3 paragraphs will be your main body paragraph. That is your main body 1, main body 2, and main body 3. Those are your particular major 4 paragraphs which you have to write in your TOEFL integrated writing task. And at last, as I said, no need of conclusion, but if you want to write it, keep it short and crisp. So this is how you have to actually form the integrated response. Now I'll take you to another example as well, because one will not be enough for you to understand how to actually answer an integrated writing task. So yes, there is another example for you. So again, read the passage. Then there is an audio script for you to listen to, but here I have provided you the audio script so you can just read it quickly. So in the same way, it will be provided to you in your headphones as well in the listening lecture. Then there is a question. Just a second. Okay. Then there is a question in front of you. So again, I'll read out the question so that you understand what kind of questions are there in integrated TOEFL task writing. So question is, you have 20 minutes to plan and write your response. So in total, 20 minutes are given to you. Always remember that. So just plan your answer accordingly so that you do not waste at least, even a single second. So 20 minutes to plan and write your response. Your response will be judged on the basis of the quality of writing and on how well your response presents the points in the lecture and their relationship to the reading passage. Typically, an effective response will be 150 to 225 words. So this is the count of words which you actually have to take very seriously, because in TOEFL, your marks or your score might be deducted. You might hinder your score by giving less word count. So whatever is the minimum word count, that is 150 we can see here, to 225. So you can go up to 225 as well. There is no upper word limit hindrance in the score. But yes, in 150, the minimum score limit, or the minimum word count rather, there will be a hindrance if you do not write at least 150. So just be careful about that. Then there will be a question in front of you like summarize the points made in the lecture that you just heard, explaining how they cast doubts on points made in the reading. So again, you'll have to contradict and give your own views. So let's see what has the candidate written here according to this question. And of course, you will understand this better once you have read the passage which I have given you right now, and once you have listened to the audio, or maybe once you have read the audio script. After that, you will understand it really better, that what do I mean to say and how do they actually derive the answer. So here I'm going to read out the answer for you. Let me just make a few adjustments. All right. Yes. So here we are. Let me read out the answer for you quite quick. The lecturer talks about the research conducted by a firm that used the group system to handle their work. He says that the theory stated in the passage was very different and somewhat inaccurate when compared to what happened for real. First, some members got free rides. That is, some didn't work hard but got free cognition. Sorry. Then there is a slight error. Just give me a minute. Needs to be a space here. Okay. Now it's fine, I guess. All the errors have been done. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. All right, so I'm going to read out here in the second paragraph again. That is, some didn't work hard but got recognition for their success nonetheless. This also indicates that people who worked hard were not given recognition and they should have got. In other words, they weren't the opportunity to shine. This directly contradicts what the passage indicates. Okay. Now, second, groups were slow in progress. The passage says that groups are more responsive than the individuals because of the number of people involved and their aggregated resources. So, this is another idea which the candidate has provided. So, you can see very well that again, an introduction has been given in this integrated task sample answer. How the candidate started with an introduction paragraph and talking about the lecture in specific, not the reading passage, then giving few ideas from the lecture itself. So continuing with the first idea, then in the third paragraph the second idea. So again, however, the speaker talks about how the firm found out that groups were slower than individuals in decision making. Groups needed more time for meetings, and which are necessary procedures in decision making. This was another part where experience contradicted theory. So you can see how well the sentences and the words have been constructed. You will have to use similar kind of vocabulary in order to get a very high score in your writing task. Okay, and your writing task, always remember that it will carry the score of both the average of your integrated task as well as your academic discussion task. So always remember that if you have to get a very high score and you're aiming for a very good score in your TOEFL writing exam, then definitely you have to, increase or boost up your vocabulary, because vocab is one of the parameters on the basis of which your writing would be evaluated. Okay. Now, third is influential people might emerge and lead the group towards glory or failure. If the influent people are going in the right direction, there would be no problem. But in cases where they go in the wrong direction, there is nobody that has enough influence to counter the decision made. In other words, the group might turn into a dictatorship with the influential party as the leader and might be less flexible in thinking. They might become one-sided and thus fail to succeed. So again, you can see how well the contradiction or the contrast has been made, in between the reading passage and the listening audio. So always remember, in your integrated task, once you read the passage in those 3 minutes, and once you listen to the lecture or the audio in those few minutes, always remember to make notes. And guys, making notes is a skill, trust me, because in TOEFL you will be needing the skill throughout your exam, not just in writing, not just in speaking, but even in your reading and listening module. Okay, so always remember that taking notes is very, very crucial, and you should know that skill really well, and it should be on your tips, because I have prepared a separate video on how to make notes when we started with the TOEFL classes, daily TOEFL classes, in fact, in the month of August. So in case you have missed out those videos where you have not watched us live how to make notes, definitely you should look out for that video where I taught you how to make notes and how to, write down in short forms, or what kind of things do you actually do to save your time while making notes. If you really need to know those tips, then definitely this is the platform for you. So please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because of that you will be able to access all the videos which we have uploaded for you. Right, so this was the information about how to make notes in brief, and if you want more detail what to do, so of course you know all of that now. And here are my 2 sample questions finished, and as promised and as usual that I do in the end of my class, you know that we are meeting every Monday and Tuesday 5 to 6 p.m. First of all, just a small reminder, please connect by yourself. Even if you're not getting any notification or emails, you will be able to take these classes live and join by yourself by clicking in the registration link below. So please click on that link and you will get registered for free. Definitely there is no cost for that. And you can also get in touch with our expert counselors who will help you for the details of the exam if you need any detail about TOEFL, IELTS, PTE, or any other such exam if you want to know about, and you are, wanting to migrate to some country to study or to settle. Definitely this is the platform. So please subscribe and register with us for free. And yes, now is as usual, as I was saying, let me come back to my conversation. I always give some time in the end of my PPT or in the end of my class to my students here who are watching me live, and I would really love if you can just comment down your names, your places, from where are you watching us live. So definitely these are the things which I would like to see on the comment section. And also, if you have any doubt or any problem related to the TOEFL exam, please put it down on the comment section right now. I will answer your doubts one by one, so please put down your queries on the comment section if you have any. And if you do not have any, I will wait for a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. If you do not have any queries, then well and good. You can revise the TOEFL syllabus in detail from our videos, from our platform, YouTube channel. And also you can comment down your queries later on as well, because we do regular answer all of our candidates' queries. We never, leave them unanswered. So do not hesitate to put down your queries even after the live class. Even if you're watching this as a recorded video on YouTube, please put down your queries if you have any. And all your queries will be answered. All right, guys. Any queries? Any problem? Or anything you want to ask regarding today's video in specific? Because I think I have made myself quite clear, and definitely you will get more familiar with the TOEFL exam and its pattern, its syllabus, its kind of questions only once you start practicing by yourself. So that is why I did not read, or did not also read the passage as well as the audio script for all of you, so that you can do it yourself, because definitely just by my reading it would be very monotonous and you would not understand. Hence I directly came to the sample answer, where I explained you in detail what kind of paragraphs do you have to write. And if you want to know more about the format and structure, then you know what to do. Just register and subscribe with us, and we will be keep coming with these kind of free Shiksha, TOEFL and IELTS classes, as well as we are planning for other exams as well. So yes, quite, it might be like a good news for you for, in future for all of you. So yes, without wasting any time, I would like to wind up today's class. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us live. And I will be seeing you tomorrow, because tomorrow is Tuesday and we are coming up with free Shiksha TOEFL classes every Monday and Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. So yes, you can join us tomorrow as well, live from 5 to 6 p.m. So please join with the help of registration link below. Again and again, I'm reminding you. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us. I shall see you tomorrow with a fresh new video. And tomorrow I'll be teaching you about writing task 2. Today we finished writing task 1, that was integrated task. Tomorrow I'm going to revise with all of you about academic discussion, okay? Task, writing task. That is a new, you can say that's a new, format or a new task which has been introduced in the TOEFL writing paper. So it's very important class tomorrow. So in case you are looking for that kind of question, and if you do not know anything about that question, then definitely tomorrow is the time. So please join us tomorrow at the same time, 5 to 6 p.m. Thank you, class. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.